Welcome, one and all, to a very special, very special guest locations of the Living World of Darkness. This one for, I guess, for the Rage Across the venue. I guess there's another interviewing force, but it's pretty much there. That the central character in this small melodrama is one Cinnamon Harris, who is currently in some trouble, I believe.
Just a little bit. Senna's walking on her way to a bus station, and still kind of wondering what to do. She made an arrangement with her lawyer, but really sucks.
Okay. So while you have the phone in your hand, you're doing some video conversing with some friends you actually like and care about. Suddenly, a added voice or an added username appears within your chat video feed box, and you saying, "Hey, we need to talk."
Hi, who's this?
It's like, I'm the one that commissioned you for the photographs. I'm here to pick them up.
Oh, Jonathan,
Uh, yeah, sure. That's the
Bill, Trevor, or what do you like, Paul?
It's like, what do you call me? Is the least of important differences. Anyways, I'm gonna give you a Dropbox. Can you make it to the New York Central Station?
Central Station. Yeah, sure I can, I guess. Good a place as any.
Okay,
But
okay.
it's kind of public. Is there not something a little quieter, like with less cameras and everything, and less people that want to jump me? Because I don't know if you've seen the news lately, but
Well, then I just yes, yeah. Well, then I suggest you be more stealthier than the last time you did something like this.
come on, dude. How was I supposed to know that would that this would get me into such a pile of shit? Actually, there's some weird things that I've been thinking about considering this location.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, why are people going through so much effort to get to me?
Because
Because
you're a
I took
special.
pictures there.
Because you're a special fucking snowflake. I don't know.
Well, neither do I, but it's interesting because do you know that I did not receive any kind of message or an officer at my door or something like that? While it immediately came on the news. It's kind of weird.
He's like,
Well,
thus the plot thickens. We can talk more over a secure channel, which is over at the locker. Trust me.
okay, sure. I'll go to that locker.
Okay. You spend some time in a traveling situation, blah 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 blah. Now tell me, how do you want to enter the bus station? Do you want to go with a cover, or with just some like crazy makeup? You want to dye your hair? What you doing?
Um, doing what she's been doing lately is pulling her hair back very tightly into a bun,
Hmm.
and then a hood over her hair, so that basically the hair becomes invisible. She just keeps looking down, looking at her feet, so that her face isn't that visible. But other than that, she doesn't really know how to behave. It
Okay.
never really was that much of an issue.
Okay. Do you have any dots in stealth or subterfuge?
Yes and yes.
Do wits plus whichever one's higher. Difficulty standard.
If you can roll me 5 dice,
Yeah, sure, I could do that. 1 second.
because I'm kind of on my phone.
I probably should have set this thing up earlier. 2, 3, 4, 5. Would you like to spend willpower or activate any funky powers?
I don't have any funky powers. I'm a journalist.
Which is why you got caught.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, roll them dice.
Roll them dice.
You get 110.
Hmm.
So, very well to keep yourself moderately in check as long as you don't make any extraneous outburst or you get into any actual trouble, you probably will be okay.
Awesome.
Okay. The message from the extra voice in the chat window has directed you to locker number 404.
Okay. She'll go there. She'll peek around a little to see if she can actually see anyone taking notice of her or close by. And
Do a perception alertness or wits in investigation, I guess.
6 dice for perception alertness.
Okay, I can do that. Wow, damn.
You can
I
roll
want to
for
give
me
you.
more often.
I want to give that to you for 4 successes. If anyone is following you, you definitely would tag them. There seems to be, looks like to be one gentleman that looks like he's kept also his head down for a bit. When he notices you notice him, he kind of just puts his mark just away from you and just tries to go for someone else. Could have been a
Okay.
pickpocket, could have been the police, could have been a snooze, could have been a snitch. Don't know. He's not there anymore.
Yay. And she'll walk up towards the locker and
Okay. 1 second, I got a picture for this.
yay, picture.
Where are you? I'll put you. There you go. Oh, that's too big. I hear people, they're trying to message me. I'm being very polite. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I cannot talk right now. Okay. To share screen. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wait,
can see
that's
the
that way.
screen. Interesting police officer.
Unfortunately, that's not exactly what I wanted to show. It seems dumb. It's like that's. Oh, that's the side's open. Okay, fair enough. I was being foolish. Yes, there's just this like that one cop that didn't get the memo. He's got like pink hair. It seems to be something for a cancer awareness thing.
That could also be a thing.
Okay, okay. See
Ah,
what I see?
yes, I'm seeing a lot of lockers.
A series of lockers just. You've been directed to locker 404. How do
Hmm.
you approach the locker?
Mm, Senna does not really have a reason to not simply approach the locker. So she would just simply walk up to it casually, basically as if it makes total sense that that's the locker. And
Okay. As you go up to the locker, you notice that the red green light they indicate used or not used. Who's suddenly goes
hmm
from red in use to green available.
hmm, interesting. Opening it. And yes, I have overconfidence, so I'm not gonna take any care. This is how you get
Yay!
caught, usually.
Let's see. I have an extra thing.
Oh
Uh,
bye. Yeah, I know my battery is critically low.
yeah, that'll work. Suddenly, you find yourself viewing You find yourself at the wrong end of something as you see a very solid hole right there, giving you the impression that someone is about to, well, shoot you with some kind of do. Oh, it's not there. There we go. Inside the locker, this is the sight you're met with: a camera.
Oh, right.
It seems to be standing right in the middle, just pointing straight outward.
Ah, hi.
There seems to be a little Gene in a call on your cell phone.
Hmm. She'll she'll half close the locker and then checks the phone.
It is a mysterious unknown signal that just reads Locker 404.
But I'm standing in front of that locker.
Yep, so the locker is calling you.
Why is the locker calling me? Answer the call. Why the fuck not?
You answer the call, and the message seems to say, "Stop trying to close my eyes. I want to see your beautiful, beautiful figure."
Really?
Come on, I gotta let have a little bit of fun.
That's not fun. That's making me paranoid. That's never fun.
That's good. It's good to be paranoid.
No, it's not. I don't like being paranoid.
Being paranoid is how I got myself in this situation and this setup. I actually like it. What do you think?
Well, she opens the locker again. Better, making it kind of
There we
kissy face, like. Mwah.
Oh, she's a regular model.
So what do you want?
Heard it at the news.
Tell me about it.
Hmm So, I'm gonna do with you a solid, okay?
Well, what do
Okay.
you want to do?
There's a USB port right next to the camera,
Mm-hmm.
and on the other side of the camera there is a compartment and locker number 405, which happens to have a videotape just for you.
Okay. Okay.
Put the information, the thing we agreed upon, into the
Mm-hmm.
USB stick. I'll grab that. I'll send you some developed copies later, and you can have the videotape and Unlocker 405.
I can do that. So she lowers her backpack and opens her. Actually, grabs her camera and flips out this little. What do you call it? Data. Um,
Data stick.
Storage. No, not the stick. The smaller one to put in a camera.
Oh, card or CD. I know
Yeah,
what it is.
the card. Well, you know what it is, so that's the main thing. She'll pop it out, put it in her laptop, and then put the data storage. Hooks it onto the laptop, downloads the info. She's like, "Well, Maggie had the same info for you, so you might have it double now."
The closer one is to the original source, the better the information is.
Mm. Something to come along with this. Photos, by the way.
Or nudes.
You would love that, wouldn't you? No, no. I went there and I talked to this guy, and he said he saw the explosion. There were people in the restaurant, yet there was no one in the kitchen.
Interesting. Did this person give off a bad vibe, or do you not read vibes?
Not necessarily. Though later on, I got pickpocketed by these two guys. Stole my wallet, placed it back in the restaurant.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, I didn't take you for a burglar. Are you a burglar?
Nope.
Uh, that is good. There's a click from the bottom as the do red light on locker 405 suddenly turns green and opens up. Green! And inside, if you look down,
She does, of course.
okay.
Something is magically opening to be viewed.
Do you have any supernatural awareness or any kind of those things going on?
I have danger sense. Other than that, no, I do not have awareness. I do not have primal urge. I do have enigmas, but I don't really know what that does. But that's a knowledge.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. What you see before
I'm
you
really
is
that mundane. Yes.
what you're seeing before you is a rather actually a rather antique and rather odd looking antique, a rather odd looking piece of video equipment. You know, back in the old days where they have the video cameraman would have something strapped onto his shoulder blade as he's running through?
Mm-hmm.
You see that with the eject tape opened and a tape inside reading Cinnamon Harris, whatever date it was and whatever time it was when you actually broke into the establishment.
Mm-hmm. She'll grab the tape, looks at it. What's this?
Just run it.
Okay. Sure. Right
Uh,
when I get home, I guess.
okay, fair enough. And when you do find it and when you do run it, actually, do me another. No, we'll save that for later. So, tell me, Cinnamon Harris, what do you think is going on here?
I am absolutely clueless. There's been an explosion in a restaurant. There were no deaths, no one wounded. The explosion took place in an empty kitchen, though there was a full restaurant.
Hmm, very interesting. Now, with something as mundane in this, would you think it would entitle such a police action or maybe police notice? I mean, there are thousands of different stuff.
When I tried to get in, exactly.
Hmm, interesting. Could this could it be a case of arson, or what if this was simply a case of accidental exposure? Why is everyone treating it like arson?
I don't know. It appeared there
Better
was an
question.
explosion.
Better question, Miss Cinnamon
By the way,
Harris.
Trent, I only have 1% of battery. So,
It's like, okay, I'll be really quick. I'll send you the
yeah.
image later. So tell me, Cinnamon Harris, why would this such a small event suddenly become such big news?
I don't know. Why would
I'll tell you
it?
some. I'll tell you something. Someone had paid someone to watch that restaurant. Someone had paid the cops off to enlist it as something bigger than it is. And someone has paid the media to take more notice in such a small event than what is really going on. So, if you are correct and you are not a burglar and simply just a trespasser, you will get some community service, probably. But if they tried to place anything on you for this malarkey, there's a videotape currently in your hand that
Hmm.
will point to people that are being used as pawns.
Okay.
I would highly suggest that you go back to your people, or if you have people, or if you're just a one lone wolf, use it as a shield. And if you have people with you, use it as a sword.
Hmm. I guess I'll have to watch it first.
Indeed, it'll be most, well, not enlightening, I should say, but, well, who can say
Interesting.
what reruns of life are, anyways?
Hmm. That doesn't make any sense. You're
No.
not making any sense.
And you're currently talking to a locker in the middle of a police bus in a bus station.
Fair enough. I'm not making much sense either. This fucking city doesn't make sense.
The city does not make sense because people are destroying things with no reason. And on the surface, anyways, there's always I believe there's a deeper reason for these explosions. If I can catalog why these things are happening, maybe I can enlighten people, or maybe I just sweep it under the surface. What would you prefer? And I'm assuming your battery's dead. Okay, fair enough. So this was a rather impromptu, and I apologize to people who, well, I asked to be here on a really crazy place, and I didn't quite make it. But anyways, I would like to thank the players for playing. I'd like to thank the watchers for watching, and do. Hopefully, we'll see you next time. Bye.